Hi, welcome back to the meeting. Give me a second. I just need to sort out the Facebook. Hi, welcome back to the meeting. Give me a second. I just need to sort out the Facebook. Hi, welcome back to the meeting. Give me a second. I just need to sort out the Facebook. Hi, welcome back to the meeting. Give me a second. I just need to sort out the Facebook. Hi, welcome back to the meeting. Give me a second. I just sort out the Facebook. Hi, welcome back to the meeting. Give me a second. I just sort out the Facebook. Hi there. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our Kangen Disputers Weekly Meeting. Sam Seah here. I am here with none other than my sponsor, Mr. Bernard Chan from Singapore. Bernard, are you there? Yep, I've just made you co-host so that you can unmute yourself.
Hi everyone. I am in the midst of another meeting. That's why I'm a bit dressed up. Once I'm finished in about 15-20 minutes time, I'll join you guys.
Oh, you're not ready yet? I see.
Yeah.
So it's okay. You join us later, is it? Okay.
Yeah, but I'll be in a meeting, but not so present. So please excuse me. And I have some exciting. I'm so excited to join you guys later.
Okay, then we'll speak to you later, Bernard. Hi there, everybody. Okay, now today is a special meeting where we're going to be doing a recap of the GoPro 2021 training, which many of us had attended last weekend, and those last weekend's 3 days was like crazy hours for Malaysia, right? We are like having our session from 1 o'clock in the morning all the way to 10 o'clock or even 11 o'clock in the morning. All right. So the intention of this today's event is to do a recap. All right. So you'd like to invite the people here who, by the way, who here attended the GoPro from last weekend? Can you just type in a 2 if you were a participant at the last weekend's GoPro? All right, quite many of you. Okay. Hi, Lina. Okay, a few of quite many of you from London as well. Now, okay, I'm just going to sort of like take you through on how we're going to do this recap, right? So there's quite many of us. We're going to give as much chance to everybody to participate. Okay, so it's going to take on this format. We will invite you to come on, all right? And let's give ourselves, each of us, about maybe maximum 2 to 3 minutes, all right? And the format is going to take it's going to be like this. You first come on to introduce your name and where you're from, okay? And number 2, share with us what attending this GoPro event last weekend, what it has done to you, okay? And because we only have about 2 to 3 minutes time, it's more important that we want to hear from you what it has done to you, because many of you would have felt a shift. You would have felt a shift in you during the event because of something that you learned, a realization that you got from last week's training. And rather than getting into the details of what you learned from it, if time permits, you can actually do that. But more importantly, we want to hear from you what happened to you, what attending GoPro did to you or did for you, right? Now, we'd like to invite you to sort of type in your name, or just type in there, I want to share your experiences from last week. So there's many of you here. So who's going to get ball rolling? Let me just share. Let me share what I got, or rather what GoPro did for me last week. Okay. Now, I wasn't totally present there because maybe I was attending maybe 40% of the time, because I just didn't prepare myself for those hours. But one of the sessions which really hit me was the one by Eric Thomas. Remember the hip hop, a black trainer? The guy was like talking at full speed. And what really hit me was that he spoke to us about that many of us feel that we are not enough. Okay. I want to tell you that I had this feeling that I wasn't enough. And that kind of hit me, because it's like, this the last 2 years of COVID, right? I think it has affected many of us, including myself, because I didn't get stuck at home for a long time. I didn't go out to interact with people, and it got me to really understood that I've been having this sense that I'm not good enough, or rather I'm not enough. And when that realization hit me, right, it sort of got me to be free again. So that's one. That's my experience. So this is how we're going to take the format. And this event, it is such an important annual event for all of us in this industry. And I just cannot stress enough how important it is. And by the way, the early bird tickets, right, of $97, that you cannot buy the ticket anymore. You cannot buy the ticket anymore. But I managed to speak to the staff, one of the staff there, to give this team here a certain a privilege of being able to still buy the ticket for $97, because many of us, we try to lock in to buy the $97 special price about half an hour before the closing time, and they just couldn't get in. So I was able to get from them. So they're going to allow us until end of tomorrow night to buy the ticket. But the thing is this, I have to do a group buy. Okay, so if any of you want to still get the ticket at $97 US instead of $197, now if you go to the website to buy the ticket, it is going at $197. But you can buy the ticket now at $97 through us. And I'm going to share a link here. Okay, I'll share it a bit later, right? But meanwhile, I would like to let me just get something sorted out here. Okay, so here, who would like to? Can you just type in your name there as to who would like to share your experience of last week? Sonia, I think you mentioned you want to share, right, Sonia? Over to you, Sonia.
Hi, everybody. I'm back again. Okay, Sam, you're very right. When such an event always leaves a mark, some shift happens and something really hits you in deep, and it continues. So first thing that it did to me was that lately I've been a little down, just like you said, but it made my spine upright, first thing. And it's a great thing, because I suddenly realized that I'm stooping a bit due to some circumstances, and I've become upright. The first thing, it's a great thing to happen. Okay, 3 things that impacted me a lot. One was by Ed Milet. Ed said that be an evangelist. Okay, it was a new word for me, and he described that it is something that a person who seeks to convert others. He said, be evangelistic about this cause, and it's a great cause to change people's lives. He said that people want happiness, so sell happiness. Don't sell the product, sell happiness. That was something beautiful. I really appreciate that, and it's gone in deep. Second was Lisa. Lisa, I've been listening to since long, and she said that don't focus on your flight, focus on your get up. Get up. The rest will happen automatic. So that was good again. We generally don't focus on getting back up, and the flight is very difficult. So that was a good startup. And the third was Eric himself, when he said focus on income producing activities. I've got to focus on that. So I'm focused on the 3 now. Thank you so much, Sam, for pushing us to attend it. Thank you.
Thank you, Sonia. Thank you. Let's all give us Sonia a big hand. I just want to remind everybody again, right? So I think in this session, introduce your name and where you're from, and share with us what it has done for you, what has done to you, right? Rather than getting into details of what you learned, but what is done, what the shift that you experienced. So we'd like to hear what really what hit you, So over to you, Dovlet, are you there?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, what's up, everybody? It's Dovlet Taga here from London, UK. I want to share quickly what impact I had during the GoPro 3 days. I think on the 3rd day, there was a Nigerian guy sharing about the difference between corporate work and the network marketing. So he was drawing the pyramid on all this. And he said, when you are an employee, you can't think like a CEO of the company because you are an employee at the base level. And he said, when you are in network marketing, wherever you are, you can think like a CEO and you can become one, you can dream like. And that hit me and it stayed in my mind because so many times, like in network marketing, we have that thing, you are in a pyramid, But he made a shift in my mind that in network marketing, everybody is a CEO. And you can dream like CEO and you can become one. Whereas in a corporate world, when you are an employee, you cannot think like a CEO. You cannot dream like a CEO because you are at the level of the employee level. So yeah, that was the main thing stuck with me. It made a shift in my mind.
Yeah, Doublet, I really agree with you. That guy really he was able to put it in the context of
Yes.
that everyone in the pyramid, although the word pyramid is got a very negative connotation, but basically the world is a pyramid. Yeah.
Yes.
So Doublet, tell us, what are you going to be doing as far as the next year's GoPro is concerned? Have you bought a ticket?
Not yet. I'm gonna buy it now. But we're planning to do the 90-day run.
Okay, you do that, but but that special offer ticket, right? You have to get it because if you don't buy it now, it's going to go up to 197.
Yeah,
right?
I will definitely.
I'll be sharing the link with you guys. So thank you, Doublet. Okay, we go on next to the next person. All right, the next person who is to share next. Let me see, Fabian and Jenna. Are you there, Fabian and Jenna? Hang on, I need to allow you to unmute yourself. Yep.
Hi, Sam.
Hi there. Hi. Where are you guys from?
UK.
UK.
All right.
Right. Well, GoPro was a big change in mindset for us, for both of us. One of the things was about I realized I want to change people's lives with the product. We love the product. We can see what it can do. We see what it does to us, and we want to share it to as many people as we can to have a big reach to people and inspire them to follow their dreams as well. The other one was exactly like Dovlet said with the CEO thing. And I'm from corporate. We're both on corporate. And I've talked with people about the water, and everybody's telling me the same thing. It's pyramid. And to be fair, I didn't have that type of explanation. I just said, look, okay, so what if it's pyramid? The corporation is a pyramid. But this explanation was really, really good. What about you, Jenna?
For me, I think it was Lisa Nichols as well. She really moved me and made me cry. I think she said being willing, being willing to change your life. And that really hit me because I realized that, I need to keep taking actions that align with where I'm going and what my dreams are. and really being willing to do whatever it takes. That really moved me.
She says at some point that you need to deconstruct who you are and who you've been from your past in order to achieve your dreams in the future. And that's a big, and yeah, so we changed our focus. We went to the GoPro Accelerator, which by the way, if people want to go to the accelerator, still they can go through us if they want to, because on the 3rd of January there is a 90-day run with Eric Worre.
Yeah, live 90 day.
Yeah, and the last thing was the environment, is changing your environment. That was the first hitter, actually, to change the environment, and not taking advice from, for example, my colleagues who they've been talking in the company about me and my crazy water, and that I'm gullible. And it's people who I've been talking to for the past 7-8 years, and to hear them talk like that, it was kind of a. And then I realized, like she said, God or the entity showed you the way, not for them. So you go through the door first, and then you go and pick, and you take, yeah, you guide them through the door as well after. And it's such powerful, very powerful.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Fabian and Jenna. Fabian and Jenna, can you give it to us in less than 10 words what GoPro has done to you?
Change my mindset.
Yeah, it's made me willing to work for where I'm going.
Right. So have you guys gotten your tickets for the next year's GoPro yet?
It comes with the accelerator, yes.
Oh, you signed up for the accelerator. Congratulations. Wow, that really shows your commitment. That's a $10,000 US investment. All right. So let's give a big hand to Fabian and Jenna. All right. Thank you so much. Okay, Murali, are you there, Murali? Where is Murali? 1 second. Sonia, can you help to look for Murali? There. Okay. Murali, you're there. Yep, Murali.
Yeah. Sam, very good afternoon.
Okay, Murali, before you start, right? Okay, I want you to introduce your name, where you're from, and share with us what attending GoPro has done to you.
Is my voice audible?
Very audible.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sam. My name is Murali. I am from India, near Hyderabad. And in one word, if you ask me what actually this GoPro 2021 has done, is it made me to take a strong decision to go for 90-day run. There's a one sentence I can take, but what I have learned is a big list. I understood the 7 steps to GoPro. I understood what is essentialism, non-essentialism. I also, Ed Millett was awesome. He was just like a bullet. He was really influenced me a lot. And Lisa Knuckles' Tonka Tank was really heart touching. So what actually it made to me? It made me to take a strong decision to go for 90-day run. I am going for it. And I'm working on the pre-launch and all those things. I'm doing it. And I took it. I applied. I actually ticket I was taken, but the machine was crashed. But my slot is already booked there. Obviously, I will be paying for that. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Murali. So you've gotten the tickets for next year?
Yes.
Congratulations. Well done. Thank you. So, okay, who is to go next? Okay, Yusha, I'm just sending today's link for the Zoom link. You can I've just posted it to the chat box. Okay, next is Martina. Where are you, Martina? Martina. Okay. Okay, you can okay, here you are. Over to you.
Hi. So the first thing I got from GoPro is just the fact that we attended it. Just the fact that we were able to attend it, 3 of us from Thailand. For me, that was already a success. That was victorious. And the most powerful thing I got is that I really felt at home. I really felt like, oh wow, this is where I belong, because I've always been a trainer. I've always been somebody who empowers people. And I've just been disconnected to the source of who I am. So being in the program for three nights, was midnight to noon in the morning. I was like super hyper. We didn't want to go to sleep. We had to force ourselves to go to sleep because we had so much energy. And my husband was like, where'd you get all your energy from? I said, I don't know. Maybe I'm just supposed to be like this, you know? So I really got connected to my energy source by being around the people in GoPro, or the energy of those 60,000 people that were on the Zoom together, you know? And the conversation itself was like, it ignited in me the conversation that was already in me, but it was dormant, you know? So it woke up. It kind of woke up the giant in me, so use Anthony Robbins' words. So it's been nonstop ever since, even after GoPro. It's still GoPro for us, you know, because we had so many things after that, and we were just being unreasonable, unstoppable, and like just having it all, you know, because it's the end of the year. We have 2 companies of 150 people. We have to do assessment of people. We have to create the Christmas parties, and in the middle of it, we gotta go for the preparation of the 90-day challenge. But just having it all and making it all happen is so much fun, you know, just being unreasonable and totally like badass. I really love that branding, badass women on the move. You know, of course, we allow some badass men to be in the group as well. So yeah, so Fa and Mon and I, the 3 of us, we already got together. Fa came up with a new presentation about how she wants to present the program here in Thailand. And so we're really excited. And I think the GoPro was really, really an ignition to ignite the power that was already inside of us, you know, what was dormant. It needed that to light up like that. Yeah, thank you, Sam. That's what I wanted.
Martina, all right. So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Are you going to be bringing more people to next year's GoPro?
Yeah, we want to have more people. And the thing is, we this time we had 3 people because I was so I wasn't sure about whether I was going to make it or not. And then I had to translate in Thai also, right? So I said, no, let's just do 3. But I think next year we should have about maybe 20 or 30 people, I think. We want to have a bigger group, of course.
All right. So did you manage to get a ticket for next year yet?
No, because we weren't able to. We tried to get in, but we can do it today because we have the link today.
So I'm sending okay, I've just posted something in the chat box. Can you maybe just copy the whole thing, right? Save it somewhere else? Because we are doing this manually. So there's in the chat, they will explain to you the step on how to get it registered. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So thank you, Martina. We're gonna have all right, we're gonna have the next person, Hang from Hang. I need to look for you, Hang, 1 second. Hang. Yep, Hang, have you turned on your video yet? Hang, yes, there you are.
Hey guys, can you see me? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, hi guys. Yeah, I just wanted to give a short experience that really hit me and impacted me.
Hang, where are you from, Hang?
I'm from the UK. I'm from Milton Keynes, where the Enagic is starting their new head office.
Wow, you are in the center of Enagic UK. How lucky.
I'm super excited for it.
All right.
So yeah, we're looking forward to that. One thing I want to share that really hit me, really hit me, was when they had the network marketing debate. I don't know if you saw that, but that was amazing, because that was like, you got all the rejections, all the things that everybody will say, like, this is a pyramid scheme, this is a scam, this doesn't work, you're conning people, this is wrong, this is bad. Like, you heard everything that people had to say about it, and then you heard the comebacks, and that was so powerful for me. I actually recorded it, and I keep it on my phone. It's so valuable just to have that, to see, like, this is really real, like, this is not a scam, and just to get that perspective unlock in your mind and actually realize that network marketing is not perfect, but it is a better way, which is what Eric was saying. There's a better way. So that really helped strengthen my belief. So yeah, that really impacted me.
that was such an awesome session because they really Eric has got an uncanny knack for simplifying things and getting people to really have clarity about what our industry is all about. Yeah. So thanks for bringing that up. And have you bought the tickets for next year, Hank?
Yes, I have.
Fantastic. All right. So okay. I know you have shared that what you've learned, but share with us in less than 10 words what it has done to you, the entire experience of GoPro. Let me just give you some idea. What has it done to you in terms of your mindset for this business?
It's just opened my eyes big time. Open my eyes, really open my eyes to what's out there.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Hank. Okay. See you again. Now, I think Bernard is here with us. Bernard.
Yes, I am.
Right. I need to add you on as a spotlight. Okay. Now, who else would like to share? Bernard, over to you, Bernard.
Okay. Sam, I'm going to share a bit about the history of how this team came to know about GoPro.
Okay.
Now, many of you guys enjoy Kangen water, perhaps a bit of the Kangen business. And when your friends and contacts start enjoying Kangen water, how do you feel? You feel validated, you feel good about it, don't you? Yeah, those who feel good having recommended someone that enjoy the benefit and giving hope for the business. Can you please type a 2, please? Just to let me see how you feel about it, Okay, I'm seeing 1 or 2 responses. Yeah, so people like us doing the content business, we have the privilege and the empowerment to touch people's lives in ways that we never could. So here I was in 2018, without much belief, I went to attend GoPro 60, and I decided because I signed up 1 week before the event started. It cost me $500 and I upgraded to some VIP sitting, another $3,000 and then to business class, blah blah blah. The hotel, it cost me 15,000 Singapore dollars. So that was maybe 8,000 pounds, blah blah blah. That's a lot. But listen, guys, just to listen to him from Milton Keynes and the mindset breakthrough, because from 2018 and 2019 Sam came and more people came. Listen, guys, that money spent just to hear you guys, the mindset breakthrough, and having the clarity, greater clarity to do the business, or greater clarity as a human being outside of the business. That was small money because just it's repeating again, the pleasure again of having people, open up, transforming, believing in themselves, etc. So I so treasure this session because just to hear that, like some of you last year you attended, you invited some this year, and you're hearing your friends that attended. How do you feel now? I'm sure you feel excited that there is breakthrough there. Now, if you enjoy this, I will give a strategy. Sam, do you want me to share the strategy now?
I beg your pardon, can you say that again?
I'm going to share my mistake and this year I'm not going to make the same mistake in some strategy. It's not what I caught now, but it's a strategy now. Is that okay?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, guys, listen. I believe, Sam, if you concur that you made the same mistake, please indicate. Now,
Yep.
last year in December, after GoPro, we got excited. For the next 3 weeks, 4 weeks, we promoted GoPro. And guess what happened after that? For 10 months, nothing happened. We went into a GoPro promotion lull. Was that the same case for you then?
Yep.
And then 1 month before GoPro, started promoting again. So for 10 months, we wasted that. Now, this time round, I'm not going to make the same mistake. This time round, be it whether I have some extra tickets or not, after every single business presentation, Kangen business presentation, whether they become my downline or not yet, I will promote GoPro from two standpoints. Okay? Come Sam, come so and get clarity to this business I'm talking about, plus the fact that it has a lot of personal development. If I don't have extra tickets by then, every single one, I will go straight to the GoPro website to entice them to sign up on the spot. Now, let's say, oh, thank you, Hanan. I only sign up one more per month for the 10 months of Laos, like last year. I have 10 more people. Imagine this. I'm not saying the 20, 30 people I personally invited already, but 10 more. What happens if one happens to be a Sensiata of quality? Amazing. Maybe the 10 just end up not moving. What about the following year? Maybe the third year, then it happens. Okay, number one. Number two, if you do what I'm doing now to our team, each of our team members bring on 10 extra. I leave you to imagine what the potential is because of the effect of the GoPro event. I think, gosh, you know, many of us, I checked with many of us, first month and last month, we post like crazy. In between, we did nothing. So, okay, now what did I catch? I fell into a trap of complaining about the lockdown measures in my country, Singapore. They adjusted this, I don't agree with this and that, and I started reading too much news, I started complaining and things like that. And quite frankly, when I see some of my common friends, they went from $400,000 per month to $500,000 a month during this COVID. One of them even told Eric and said, we have been weaponized during COVID. And there, he saw herself as being weaponized. I started to do this, instead started complaining. So for me, I realized whatever the circumstances, this industry is evergreen. Question is, am I capitalizing on it? Well, the team grew a bit and I was satisfied. That was the problem. When I got exposed to the global network marketing industry, I realized I was playing small. So that's what I got, guys. Yeah. Now, Sam, over to you again, or anybody else?
Okay, all right. Ken, we will have a few people to share. Okay, and before that, you know, what attending GoPro is going to do for you is this, guys. You know, it's going to, like, see, many of us here, you're new to this thing called network marketing, and it's like you're an engineer getting into a new line of business. Let's say, you know, becoming a cook. From an engineer to becoming a cook, it's a totally different ballgame altogether. So coming to GoPro, right, it is the best environment where in 3 days, right, you get to hear the experiences of people who have never had any success, who are so apprehensive about joining this industry. You go in there and you get to hear their experiences from somebody who's totally unexposed to network marketing, and you hear them sharing their experiences they come from nowhere, and after that, experiencing success. And a lot more things than that. But okay, so we're gonna have next person to share is Anthony. There you are, Anthony. Let me just add you on to the spotlight and also allow you to unmute yourself, Anthony. Okay.
Okay. Thanks, Samsia. Yeah, it's very excited.
Before we start, Anthony, let's all give a big congratulations to Anthony, who's a 682-3, not a few months ago. Congratulations, Anthony, from Malaysia.
Okay, this 3-day GoPro event is a must attend, especially you are in the network marketing industry. it gives you really a bigger picture. It gives you a clarity. So one you have a clarity, you know how big this direction. So in fact, this network marketing is by profession. And throughout these 3 days, and we see so many people from ordinary become extraordinary. And people who are really make it change, they are big change in their life actually. So and the GoPro also give us the glimpse of the future. So this gives hope, especially this current pandemic. It really gives hope to many people actually. So and through the leverage, through the network marketing, you truly can achieve your dream actually. Dream will come true. I pass it back to you, Sam Seah.
Thank you. Okay. Let's give a big hand to Anthony. Anthony, I just want to touch a bit on what you just said about making your dreams come true. You know, for a lot of people, for many of the people here, right, to do a business, I want to say something to all of you, which is so important. All right, doing this business, right, can actually be your biggest project ever. I want you to understand that. Okay, imagine yourself taking on a business to do, and I want you to dream big. I want you to really think about it, right? If you want to do a business project and you want to do it big, make it your biggest project. You have, if you want to take on a traditional business, you have to pump in millions of dollars as investments. But for this business of ours, this is a platform where you don't need to put in millions of dollars because we already have the infrastructure ready. All right. You don't need to have a factory. You don't need to have a big accounts team. You don't need to have a big administration, HR support team. You don't need to have a R&D. All this is already done for you. So all you need to do is to go out there, share this product and the business that we have with the people out there who are looking for a product like ours or who's looking for a business like ours. So thank you so much for sharing that, Anthony. All right. So, okay, the next person you're going to have next here is David, where are you, David? I'm trying to look. Oh, there you are. David, you can unmute yourself now.
Hello.
Hi there.
Hey, Bernard. Okay. David from Cambodia, as it says. And last year, I was the only one that went to GoPro from Cambodia. And I've had to sit on my excitement for 12 months, trying desperately to get as many as our team in as I could to this year. I was lucky enough to purchase the access to the video library last year. And so we started training from GoPro within our team, even though they had not ever been to GoPro and they didn't know who Eric was. And so by the time it came around this year, we didn't miss out on the 10 months. Sorry, Bernhard, we went 12 months promoting this thing. But of course, no one was going to buy a ticket when there were language difficulties and not really knowing much more than what we were training them about, what they were going to expect. And then it was like, oh, well, you have to start at midnight and go till 9 in the morning. It's like, oh, no way. That's a struggle in itself. But we got really lucky. I had a bunch of tickets and we won a bunch of tickets from Gary. And we had 37 this year join GoPro. So our target next year is 300.
Wow.
We're probably still going to have those language barriers, but you know, some of the team were asleep on the floor trying to watch it, but just the bits they did get. This is what it's like. It's like cutting the top off your head, pulling out all the bone, and then sticking the skin back on so that as information comes in, your head can just expand and expand and expand. And it feels like your head gets blown off your shoulders every year. It's crazy. And like I'm watching some of our leaders who've been this year as well get so excited like little kids at Christmas because, yeah, even though they've been in the game for a long time, that there's just so many nuggets that it's like, oh, I never thought about it like that. And Dean talked about something, and I'd heard that story before, but one of the leaders got really excited about just a few words, just a simple phrase that Dean talked about. And at the same time, I got it too this time around. I was like, wow, we should be using that in our business. This is just pure gold. And when you're getting that 3 nights in a row for 9 hours, 8, 9 hours at a time, I got 9 or 10 pages of notes, and I'm going to get at least 100 training sessions out of those notes, at least. You know, and you're not wrong. It is. It's the biggest, fastest way to grow your business of anything that's out there for network marketing, regardless of what company you're in. And we got guys from real estate in our team, and we said, you will benefit, your real estate business will benefit from this. Just your everyday home life will benefit from the tips you get from GoPro. Just your personal relationships, everything benefits. So that's what I get. Every year, my head just explodes, and I can't wait for next year already. 12 months is too far away. I wanted to do Accelerator, but okay, maybe next year.
Yes, David, this, you know, one of the biggest things that anyone can get from attending GoPro is, apart from all those skill sets which you can get from GoPro, is also the mindset changes. You know, it is, you know, many of us, we have this default setting in our head, which is all 90% negative. So Eric is so clever to bring in the much needed speakers like Ed Milet, Eric Thomas, who is able to sort of cause each of us, all right, to sort of see things and get that, you know, we can be a lot more than what we currently are, right? Yeah. So it is
it's about removing. Sorry,
yes,
it's about removing those limitations that we put on ourselves.
right. And you know what is stopping all of us here in the room? I'm talking to everybody here. What is stopping all of us here in the room is that we are setting ourselves so many limitations for ourselves. Yeah. So all right, thank you so much, David.
Thank you, David.
All right, thank you. You're gonna have next. Tung. Tung, are you there, Tung? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here.
Great.
Hi, I'm Tung from Malaysia. The biggest that really hit me from this GoPro is the limiting belief. I find myself that I'm the only one that stopped myself from going and from progressing. And so I know that last year that when this thing happens, the world happens, it looks like so dark that there's no way out, that cannot see the light of the tunnel. But when you go to this function, you see that there are so many people in the same situation, but they still can make it. And not only that, they make it big. So actually, that actually shake my belief system that no, maybe I think I'm not good enough, but actually it's not true. Maybe it's something that I need to look at in the other way. From the last year, when I start to look at this situation, I was thinking that no, maybe I still start to look at the social media way, because everybody stuck at home. So when I want to do that, when I start to realize and understand more and more, it needs a lot of layers to make it the whole thing complete. And that actually overwhelmed me. So I don't think I'm good enough to put everything together. No, but when Ed Milet said that the great things done by one step at a time, then that actually really hit me. It can be done. If I don't do it, then it would never forever cannot be done. So I have to, after the attendance is really hit me, is that I need to take the action and start again and do it, without doing it, without knowing it. So that is really hit me now. No, I think I'm the one that's stopping myself from progress. So that's what I want to share.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tom. All right.
Thank you.
Okay, anyone else want to share? Okay, anything else from your side, Bernard? Bernard, your sound quality is not coming in. It's not sounding too clear for some reason.
Okay, I switch over to another computer now. Can you make me co-host?
Can you raise your hand on the other computer? Raise your hand.
How do
Is the other computer called Bernard as well? Yeah, okay, I got you there. Yep. Okay.
Okay.
It's a lot better now, Bernard. Okay, Bernard, before you start, somebody else. Yeah, Francesco. So Francesco wants to speak here. Francesco, I need to find you. Here you are. Okay, I got you. All right. Okay.
Hello, Mr. Sam.
Hi there, Francesco.
Yes.
Good to see you.
Yes. Namaste and good day to everyone. This is Francesco, adopted son of India. I'm in Hyderabad and I got together with a few people from all across the country in Bangalore. It was fantastic. I struggled really hard to stay up, much harder than last year. Last year I had won the ticket during EKVW. So I was super excited, but I was brand new. I struggled to make sense of everything that was offered. This year it sunk in much deeper, I think. Though I missed quite a few sessions because I couldn't keep my eyes open. But somehow after the GoPro, there's a different energy about me. Whoever I speak to in terms of prospects, even my team, I seem to have much more impact with my words or with the energy I carry. Somehow everything seems accelerated. And so somehow it made an impact. Though I was very upset that I couldn't stay up. When it was over and I went back to Hyderabad, I thought myself, Ayo, I missed so many sessions. What was I wasting my money like this on the training? But somehow it rubbed off on me. So I'm really excited. And one new teammate who is a Tokure, he said he was planning to buy in 3-4 months. He had come. He said, I'm going to buy the machine within 2 weeks. He was hyper excited and decided to upgrade from SD501 to a K8. So that alone is a fantastic achievement.
As a result of attending GoPro? Wow,
Yes.
did you hear that?
Big thing. Thank you so much for the opportunity to speak.
Thank you, Francisco. Thank you. Before I go, Francisco, okay,
Yes, sir.
I know you've shared about what it has done to you. What have you got to say to the other guys here who are still contemplating on whether to go to GoPro? Can you give it to them in less than 10 words?
Slap in your face and turn your nonsense inside out. That's all.
All right, thank you there. All right. Okay, where are you, Bernard?
Thank you so much.
1 second. All right, I'll add you on to the spotlight, Bernard. But before that, right, I'll continue talking while I look for the other Rabina to who wants to share something here. Are you there, Rabina? Rabina?
SM is locating her. Are you able to locate them?
Yeah, Rubina, yes. Are you able to turn on your video, Rubina? Or you'd like to share without, you want to speak without sharing your video?
Yes, my phone is not working actually from the video side, but I'm trying to speak myself if you can hear
Okay.
me.
All right, go ahead.
Yes, hello. First of all, hello and hi, everybody. Thank you so much, Sam and Cindy and Bernard. I'm from New Zealand, and this is my 3rd month that I have joined this network marketing business. I just want to share my experience that I really love this business, and Eric is my ideal superhero. And after that, my business partner, Teddy, is my ideal superhero. What GoPro have made for me is that it changed my mindset completely. And what I learned is that do not work for money and work for your profession, work for your patients. That's my big message. That's really big message that I have got from this GoPro. I really like to watch and participate in the GoPro in next year as well.
Okay. Thank you so much, Rubina.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Okay, then take care. All right. Okay. Kim Song, I'm trying to locate Kim Song. Is Kim Song? Are you in the room, Kim Song?
I see him, Sam, but how to
Kim Song, you can unmute yourself.
Yeah. Hi, it's Sam already. Yeah.
Okay,
Bernard,
great. Okay.
yeah. Kim Song here. I am in front of my bar and restaurant. I joined the first time GoPro. David, I am the downline of the Heng and David. Been a long time they convinced me to join the network marketing, which I never believe at all in network marketing. But the after 3 days, 3 nights completely, that I decided to complete my assignment. David really pushed me. Heng really pushed me. So my son and my nephew, 3 of us, they are on the halfway. I completed until in the morning. So within 3 days, it impressed with the Eric Worre. After 3 days, I asked myself, do I need to being a poor man forever, or I am sick to being poor? You know, I told myself, I am sick to being poor, and every day I told myself, I like the word that they say, let's get the shit done. Let's get the shit done. So I write in my word, let's get the shit done. So today I decide to set up my little showroom and upstairs of my restaurant. I am in front of my restaurant now in the bar, and I see the glass back there. So restaurant, no business, not many people walking on the real front now. So I think that Gangan business should be the ideal business for me. I think that before I live or work without mindset, without skill, without strategy, but now I get a lot. I wrote about 10 pages a note from the Eric Worre. That would be great for me. And I start belief of the network marketing now. Because I'm journalist for 20 years. I write a lot to again the network marketing, but now I join the network marketing. Thank you, Sam.
Thank you, Kim Song. Thank you so much. All right.
Can I add on something here? Now, Heng worked very hard to Heng and David, you know, and he, Kim Song, you trusted them enough to attend the 3 days of weird hours. Now, Kim Song and everybody else here, imagine you work very hard to get people to attend and let the event do the talking for you, to the extent that Kim Song is a total convert. He changed religion. He got converted. Where whole year Heng and David couldn't show, I was not able to show the bigness of this potential, this industry. So guys, we can work hard to show people ourselves, to show them the bigness of Kangen and the industry, or concurrently we work hard to invite people for this event, and the event does that for us. This is just an example of the conversion. So imagine you have 10 Kim Songs attending. What will happen to your business next year? Yeah, so Kim Song, next year you have 20 people who are, I'm not interested, but because I know you as a friend, I will attend 20. What will happen to your business in 2023? Wow, you know. So thank you for your share, Kim Song. Thank you. I just wanted to get everyone to imagine. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Kim Song.
Thanks, Sam.
Right. Yeah. Actually, sorry, I missed out. I had to rush out a while to get some water. But I think what you said, Bernard, is this: there are a lot of skeptics out there about our industry. Okay, this industry called network marketing. I was at one time a skeptic. In fact, one guy who's been in network marketing profession, right, said something to me. He says 90% of the top earners in network marketing were at one time a skeptic. Okay, so this GoPro event is an opportunity, all right, for you to bring in all your skeptic friends, all your skeptic, even your current disputers. Some of them may even have some skepticism in their head, because I know when I was involved in my first network company, right, I was doing it. Even then, I had some skepticism in my head. So can you imagine having that skepticism in your head? That is going to be limiting your actions. And I want to ask people in the audience here, who here has some skepticism about this industry? Type in a 2 if you have. All right. Is there anyone having some skepticism? No? Okay, then you're ready to fly. All right. Now I've just received Connie, see that? Some of you are now responding. You're still having some skepticism. Then you have to, okay, what I suggest to you guys is this. You can actually buy a replay of this the last week's GoPro, which I did. I bought it for $77 US. To basically, there was some that, like I said earlier, I was only present 40% of the time because I couldn't stay awake. I want to go back and really watch those parts which I didn't see. Okay, so just imagine if you still have some skepticism, right? Even existing disputers have skepticism. If you can sort of remove that, how much more powerful you'll be. Now, I've just had a request from Norlie, who says she wants to say a few words. And I saw Norlie and Zahid in the car driving. I need to look. I can see them now. Okay, there you go. You can unmute yourself now, Zahid. But be careful. Why don't you just pull up by the roadside? Hi, Norlie. Hi, Zahid. You can unmute yourself. You're muted. Yep.
Hello. We meet again.
Hi. Hi.
Are you on your 90-day action plan?
Yeah, I have to look straight. Okay, sorry, I cannot see the screen. Okay, it's okay. Hi, this is Zahid and Oli from Malaysia. Hi. It's so quiet. Is it okay? Can. Okay. Do you know GoPro moves people, right?
Yes.
GoPro moves people. We have been trying to get our team to go to GoPro, please, buy the ticket. Previously, we bought the ticket, then we tried to push it to Ripple, but unfortunately, not many buy into that. But now, some of them, the one that attended the GoPro, recent GoPro, they themselves bought the ticket, and a couple of them bought accelerator. It's amazing. That's amazing. Before this, I told Sam, you know me, I cannot speak like 8 Mile. I cannot speak like Lisa Nichols. So the best thing, probably my best chance is to send my team there. Let them listen from all those wonderful people themselves. And true enough, the result is we have almost 100 tickets now to 2022. More than 100, to 2022 GoPro. And they bought themselves. The leaders buy themselves. So it's no longer on us. So they took charge. That's what I like about GoPro. It has that ability to move people. Of course, the vision, the encouragement. To see people making 1 million a month, 500,000 a month. That's good. But what we want them to do is actually to take action towards that direction, and buying the ticket is the first steps towards that. And we always look at the people in our group who buys the most. They can do demo is good. If they come to event is good, but who buys the most ticket? Because we know this guy has a good chance of moving forward and becoming bigger. Yeah. So that's from me. That's from me. And we actually did the recap. This recap we actually did it on Monday night itself. Now we finished Monday around 12 o'clock. So that evening we called for recap. Okay, let's do recap quickly. So we did a recap, and many turn up. And among those people, actually many who were sleeping. They say this is a wake up call, and they came back from the dead, came back from sleep, and they put down the goals for next year, where they want to be, and that's really something that we like to see. Of course, people are coming back from their sleep, from their slumber. They put down their goals on the whiteboard, where they want to become. Yeah. Over to you, Noli.
Yeah, it's not only my group said that they just come up from grave. Even myself, I just felt that we have a new energy, and then we are ready to do the 90-day run. starting 3rd of January. So everybody is so excited. Right now it's a pre-launch. So we are trying to get more people to join 90-day run. Let's just do it together. Okay, bye-bye.
Amazing.
Thank you, Nolly. All right. Thank you so much for coming on. Okay, so here we are. Why are we spending so much time talking about GoPro? I think the answer is obvious. This is such an important event for everybody here. And it is an event for us to capitalize. You know, if you have people, if you have people in your team, or if you have people that you want to bring into this business, and you are not able to convince them, how about you bring in God to talk to them? All right? And bringing them to GoPro is like bringing them to talk to God. Isn't it, Bernard?
It's Godfather of MLM. And it's not just, it's just amazing. GoPro it's able to transmit the message better than we can. But more importantly, even if we are very good, GoPro is able to help us duplicate. GoPro is able to cover areas that we are weak, because none of us got to cover everything. Now, I like to make my observation. So before we pick the next one, is it okay, Sam?
Sure.
Okay. Those who were absolutely blessed by my hero, I call him my hero, my mentor. I know him, but he doesn't know me. Ed Milet. I listen to his podcast very often. I have his book. Those who were blessed by Ed Milet's contribution, please type a 3 in the chat, please. Thank you for your response. Now, remember, this was my observation. Ed Milet was saying, McDonald's burgers, I'm going to word it my way, nutritional disasters. And maybe they taste quite nice, but they're not the nicest tasting burgers around. Yet McDonald's sells the most burgers in the world. Why? Because essentially they're selling happiness. I mean, what has their mascot got to, just think about it, their mascot is a clown. They have something called Happy Meals. So essentially, Ed Milet is EDMYLETT. Now, so essentially, why are they selling so many hamburgers? Because essentially, at the core, they are selling happiness. Now, why was the event so successful? Because there wasn't unnecessary distraction to go into this ingredient of the product and that ingredient of the product and that ingredient of the product. And in its purity, MLM came through. So what is the purity of MLM? Freedom and happiness. So what I caught is, by all means, talk about microcluster, pH 9.5, and ORP by all means, but know its place, not to overcomplicate. I once heard from Sam a book he read about Steve Jobs, Deceptively Simple. Is that the phrase, Sam?
No, it's called Insanely Simple, I think.
Okay, but so my point is, we in Enagic, in a certain sense, the same as the rest of the network marketing companies, at its purest point is freedom. And it augments very well with the founder's vision of true health to the world. But very often we complicate at the first health, the body health. So Ed Milet got it down, with the McDonald's example. So I want to be more simplified in my business dealings now pertaining to the product, so that the heart of network marketing and Enagic can come through. So yeah. So that was my one very strong takeaway. Yeah, just my hero, Ed Milet. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Thanks. Okay, we have next Tika. Tika, where's Tika? Okay, Tika, I'm going to add you on to the spotlight. But before you come on, Tika, I want to ask you a couple of questions first.
Yes, thank you.
You're from which part of UK?
I'm in Birmingham, UK, Birmingham.
All right. Now, have you had any experience in network marketing before you started Kangen?
No, never, Sam. It was my first time. It was my first golden opportunity for me. A lot of my appliance, you and others, I heard it about the GoPro.
Okay.
And first, when I heard it, what is GoPro? I never knew about it. When I talk to people and GoPro, they think the GoPro camera, you know, they don't know about the GoPro. When you take Go Professional, and then they understand what is GoPro. And this is what exactly happened to me. You know, when I joined the GoPro, I was really excited to, you know, what is happening there. And this is really a booster. And I feel like, you know, it's a boosted. So excited. I'm the only person in my whole group to join the GoPro. So I don't mind it, but at least I got, you know, educated. So I could, you know, look forward to join them next event. So it was really a great, you know, booster. It was fantastic. Those, you know, the moment, you know, the excitement, more than 70,000 people watching from all over the world. It was a really great excitement for me. I think it is going to change my life. Definitely. I was really excited. And I'm really, you know, looking forward to, you know, achieve this, you know, the energetic, you know, the Kangen business ahead, you know, the up and level up, you know.
Okay. Thank you, Tika. So have you bought a ticket for next year? Yeah, Tika?
Yes. It's already, you know, it's already planned. So I'm definitely, I'm just thinking, you know, a few more people as well together, you know, I'm just trying to combine, you know.
Yeah. You know what I suggest you guys to do, right? When you attend your next GoPro, all right, get more people to come in to watch together. Okay.
Yeah.
But don't be stingy and just buy one ticket and just to share with the rest. I think the cost of the ticket is so minute. So it's such a small investment for everybody who is coming to watch it together, and for them to put in the little investment of $97 US. Because when you put in the money, your intelligence go up, or rather your attention goes up, and it's worth the little extra money to actually pay to attend the GoPro, even though you could be getting together again to watch. All right.
Yeah,
because if you're getting all the resources, and I want to share something here. Okay. I've been getting free books, ebooks, and all that. When I get free ebooks, I don't read them. But when I pay for the book, I read them. So that's something that this is how nature works. You need to have a stake in it. So I encourage everybody here, all right, do not waste this opportunity. You can still get the tickets in at $97 US. So thank you so much, Tika. All right. So
thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak. Thank you.
All right, and take care. All right. So anyone else who would like to share? We will take one more.
I believe Connie wanted to share also earlier.
Connie, yeah, okay. So we'll take one or two more share, and that's it. We'll call it a day. Connie, you can unmute yourself.
Hi.
Hi.
So this was my second time, and I always feel that when you are doing this is a very special business. Although I feel that I've been in doing all kinds of businesses all my life, the structure is kind of quite similar, you know, in other businesses. But when it comes to network marketing, it seems so easy, yet, you know, it's like you are like a shepherd, you know, you try to make sure that all your sheep are within you, in terms of human relationship, in terms of skills, in terms of sales and marketing and all sorts, you know. And at the end of the day, we need to be in the environment. in the environment, because this business is all about motivation, you know, and it's like we learn, we also motivate others. And so this second time around is like have more clarity. The first time, although I took notes, but when I look at the notes, I didn't know what I wrote inside. But this time I'm more structured in taking notes. So I have more clarity, and then I'm already quite ready for my 90 days run. In fact, it would be 90 plus 90. And I'm actually decluttering myself. You know, in order to fly, I need to really like making sure that there's no holding back. So my house and all the things are like going to reduce even more, less, and less is more, right? So restructuring myself. So in fact, before the actual 90 days run, I'm already starting. I don't know how, where did the momentum come from? I'm already seeing so many people in the midst of my clearing things. Thanks. That's my sharing.
Thank you, Connie. Thank you. All right. Okay, David has requested to want to come and speak again. David, I'm going to add you on as a spotlight. Where are you, David? Okay, there you are, David. Okay, let me hang on. Let me just mute everybody. There's some disturbance. Okay, you have to unmute yourself, Bernard.
Got it.
Okay. Yes, David.
Okay. We all agree that it's a numbers game. Network marketing is a numbers game. I just wanted to add that if we consider how many people from a NAGIC were at GoPro this year against the actual total number of people in a NAGIC, and then we consider how many actually focused and watched the entire presentation for the 3 nights, we told our team, the people that are there from start to finish, they will be the ones that rank up seriously next year. They will be the future leaders. And when we look at someone like Urat from our team, actually got to speak on GoPro. She's already one of our diamonds. And she got up in front of 65,000 people. We know she's going to go 682-2 or something like that next year, just on the excitement, a level alone, let alone the skills and things that she's picked up along the way. So it's a numbers game, and the more people we can bring in, the better we're going to do. It's about putting polish on our presentations, being better at showing the opportunity. So yeah, just wanted to add that. It's a numbers game.
Thank you. Thank you there, Heng.
David.
Sorry, David. All right. Okay, now we can have next this young man, Justin. Justin, you're coming on next to share. Justin, I think you can unmute yourself now. Thank you, David.
Everyone. Hi,
Yes.
everyone. This is Justin from Malaysia. Yeah, I would like to share. Actually, this was also my second time from attending GoPro. So first of all, GoPro actually really inspired me a lot. Ever since when I attended the first round last year and this year that just happened last week, right? It really got me fired up and inspired me a lot. And one of the key points that I would like to share is that really woke me up is we shouldn't be only focusing with ourselves. As like what Ed Myler said, we should sell happiness instead of selling the product. And then there are also other keynote speakers saying that say that we should focus on helping people, offer them a solution rather than just focusing on making money. Yes, of course, everyone who join network marketing wants to make money. Who doesn't want that? But most importantly is we really need to show our care for people, offer a solution to solve their problems when we know that something is happening for them. And we another thing that really woke me up is we have to build our personal branding. So while building our personal branding, we must have standards. We also have to rely on technologies like social medias regardless whether Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook, because time has changed. When time has changed, we also have to adapt so that we can, from there we can build our personal branding and get more people to know us. That's how we actually build our personal brand. That's how we expand our network marketing business. Same goes to the Enagic business. So other than that, a lot of other keynote speakers like Eric Thomas also say something like I'm enough, I'm amazing. These are some very key motivated words. It actually remind us not to give up, not to look down on ourselves, not to be skeptical of ourselves. And most importantly, as what Lisa Nichols said, is Tonka time. We have to be the Tonka. So that's all for my sharing. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Justin. All right. I've seen how much you've grown ever since you got involved into Kangen. All right. So yes, wouldn't you say that attending these events are the one, this is one of the biggest cause of your changes, Justin? Yeah. You get to be fed. You see who we are is how we think about things. How is our perspective on how we view things. I'm sure at one point in time, right, Justin, share it with us. The first time you came to the EKW, it's like, for you, it's like, can you do this business? So tell us your experience when you first came into this business. Did you think that you could do this business?
Well, honestly speaking, I used to be very skeptical.
Okay.
I was very skeptical about network marketing, and even at one point in my life, right, I even thought network marketing is for scammers. That's the truth. But until I have been introduced to the Enagic, right? Enagic, the product, the company, I witnessed how the product actually solved my parents' physical condition and even bring health improvement to myself. And I also saw how the business opportunity actually able to help people to solve their financial problems. That's how I started to believe. So when the first time when I joined the EKW, right, not only I was skeptical not because I don't trust network marketing anymore back then, but I was not confident. I wasn't confident whether can I do it or not, because I grew up in an environment that I don't trust network marketing, and yeah, just to add on for the GoPro. So we have, as what Eric Warren said, we have to change our environment because it plays an important factor on how we grow our network marketing business. So coming back to this EKW, I was not confident, but after listening to all to Sam sharing, to what have Simon share and what other presenters share, right, I started to gain confidence because I realized that this the network marketing business, right, it doesn't discriminate, it doesn't distinguish that what special qualification you need to have. As long as you believe in yourself, you can do it. And as long as you have the confidence, show your love your product, love your clients, show them care, solve their problem, right? Everyone can eventually reach the top. Everyone can eventually be successful. That's how I started to gain confidence ever since I attended the first EKW.
Okay. So Justin, were you attending the GoPro? Were you there for the entire duration for all the 3 days?
Yes. In fact, I actually I didn't skip any of the part. I attended the GoPro. Same goes for last year. This round, I actually committed myself to attend the entire GoPro session. I didn't skip. I didn't find someone to substitute me. Although I find it difficult to keep my eyes open, but I try to stay focused so that I can learn all the important notes, important key points from all keynote speakers.
Right. May I know whose team are you under, Justin?
I'm under Dong and Cindy.
Ah, right. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you so much, Justin. Okay.
You're welcome.
Okay. All right. Hey, I think we want to hear from Cindy. Cindy, you want to come on to just give okay, final share, Cindy.
Okay, thank you. I was so inspired by everybody sharing because there's so many things that people took. My biggest takeaway actually was the woman power. Actually, I really took away the women power on top of everything that everyone shared, because I found that even in my team and myself, right, in network marketing, for myself, I've been in for 20 years. And one of the hardest things for us women to do this business is because we feel we have so many duties and things that we have to do. And it's so hard to leave behind our children and our duties to go out and do this business. But in GoPro, there were so many women who shared their background that we relate to, you know, single mothers with children, working a job and everything. And it just didn't give me any excuse, okay, not to be able to do that. Okay, so literally what it changed me, what impacted me is it just eliminated all my excuses not to do it. So importantly, a lot of people use their children as an excuse not to build this business. But I tend to use my kid as the reason to build this business. And I would empower women out there to let go, because I find that my kid is 23 years old now, and you know, he attended GoPro. Okay, we bought 2 tickets. He had it in his room. We had it in our room, you know, and he stayed up late for it. And I tell you, he has been impacted as well with the GoPro, and we do it as a family. So there is no neglection. It's just pure dream, you know, for the family. We all move together. It's something that none of you can miss, and it's really, really, it's something that I always feel that if you don't attend GoPro, it will cost you more. Whether it's your future in time and money, it's something that you will not know until you experience it, and you see everyone who experience it, they just get better and better. Okay, thank you, Sam. Thank you for the sharing.
Thank you, Cindy. Okay, speaking of woman power, you know, one of the biggest market for you guys, all right, I'm talking to you distributors, right? You're all looking for distributors, right? Who here wants to bring in distributors into their team? Can you just type in a 1? Type in a 1 if you want to get more distributors into your team. One of the biggest market that you can look for are the women, especially the housewives. You know, you see, a lot of full-time housewives, right? You know, they are like, you know, they left the job, and for many years, they've been standing after their family, okay? There come a time when the children have grown up, and what are these former full-time homemakers going to do? They have so much time on their hand, all right? So, and yeah, and women really can really kick ass. So those women, those housewives, talk to them, because those housewives, right, if they find out about the Kangen business, right, they'll be wishing how they could have been introduced to this long time ago. So really don't miss out on those housewives waiting for you to speak to them. Okay, and again, this is going to be my last speech to all of you here. Okay, if you haven't got a ticket, please make sure you do, and don't just buy one ticket for yourself. You have to buy for your existing team members and also prospective team members, because this GoPro is going to change the mindset. It's going to make them, it's going to empower them to be so successful in the business, you know. And really, okay, just don't miss out on this opportunity. I already posted the details on how you can get a ticket. All right. So, Bernard, you got any last points to add?
Yeah, definitely. Guys, this thing is so good. Have you marked it for next year in your calendar already? For Singapore Malaysian base timing, it is 1 a.m. 2nd December. Mark it in straight away. That is the event to attend, and that is the event to, in case, oh, what date is it? Mark it in straight away. We know. Yeah. Now, I have seen amongst my friends, Sam knows some of them. The company bought, I like to talk about one person, Antonio. The company bought 5 tickets and set it as an incentive. And Antonio qualified, all expenses paid by the company, to fly there, hotel, and so on, to attend GoPro. But Antonio was so broke. The transport from the airport to the convention center, he had problems having the money. But from there, the following year, he brought 5 people. The following year, after that, he brought 50 people. Then he brought something like 300 people. From that 300 people, because of the effect of what you just heard, the 300 people The following year, he earned $1.3 million. Yeah, and he said before GoPro, he was struggling at 20,000 US per year in earning. No wonder he didn't have taxi fare. He couldn't afford a taxi. And after GoPro, everything clicked because of a couple of reasons. Number one, the boldness, the belief of self, the skill, the clarity, the perspective change. Yeah. Number two, the following year, he is able to transmit all this better through the event than he can do it himself. And it keeps replicating. Yeah, but he did warn me though. Don't get too excited about GoPro. The whole year, don't do any actual work with with Kangen, you know. Yeah. So I just want to add that, you know, this year GoPro was a wake-up call for me. The COVID got me down a bit, as in, yeah, I limited myself because of COVID, because I chose to indulge in bad news. Yeah, no more, because people are crushing it out there. Now, before COVID, network marketing pays $200 million US dollars a day in commissions. My assumption is it has gone up substantially since. So guys, who wants to be really crushing it next year and the year after? We saw GoPro this year, the next 12 months for 2023 volumes. But what we enjoyed this year from GoPro, we will crush it for year 2022 in our Enegic business. So we are doing both. One, our Enegic business 2022, we build GoPro attendance for our 2023 Enegic business. So I'm looking forward to hearing some really amazing promotions. Sam, you know, just in our midst, just in the last few months, 2 months, last 3 months, last month, one person in our midst got promoted to Dash 3. First Cambodian-based Dash 3. I mean, it's incredible. And I remember 1 year ago, David, your eyes just opened, you know, and you guys have just grown. So who wants to have a effect like David like that? And now Kim Song has the effect. So guys, I'm excited. So yeah, that's just my contribution. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for that. I just want to bring out one point. Guys, did you hear from me earlier in this Zoom call? And now just in the last 1 minute by Bernard Chan, even us, we can have our bad moments, our down moments. All right. So I want everybody here to know that each of us, we have our good times, and we also have our sometimes depression. Even I've had some depression. Okay. Yeah. So don't think that there's something wrong with you. I think if you don't have depressions, like, then there's something wrong with you. You don't have depressions. All right. And you know, it's like places like this kind of training, which can really bring you up. Okay. And it is so important that now we expose ourselves to as many opportunity for us to bring out the best in us. Now, before we go, I just got a call from Teddy. I'm going to bring him on. Teddy will be the last person to share here for today. Over to you, Teddy. And drive safe. Can you just pull up by the roadside?
Yeah, don't worry. It's very jammed here. Just now I was trying to share, but the traffic was very fast. But now in KL it's super jammed. So I mean, in the midst of jam. Now I just want to bring one thing, one point that I'm very good in one thing in network marketing, which is to complicate things. All right, that was my best thing that I can. You know, I did it very well. Now, so in this GoPro, this particular year, this couple, apart from Ed Myler, apart from there are many others, even Grant Cardone, you know, apart from them, right? This couple, Sarah and the husband, Relaki or something, right? They brought up a very good point, which is the duplication as 1, 2, 3, you know, which 1 + 1 = 2. All right, that's really struck me. And I think after this, guys, we are in this trade. I think it takes me a long time to learn to make things simplified. All right. So today I just want to remind and also bring this up that make it simple. And when it's simple, it is easy to duplicate. When it's easy to duplicate, that's how we can grow. All right, back to you, Sam. Thank you. Thank you so
Thank you
much
so
for
much.
the leaders for having this session. I really, throughout my entire journey, I learned so much. Thank you so much, everybody who have came forth to share. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, again, I'm going to just highlight to everybody. Please take note of the link if you want to get the tickets, right? Because you have to copy those details onto your computer. All right. So it's there. I've just posted it again. So thank you so much all for being here. And I just want to say something here. You know, we were so excited after every GoPro that we were promoting the event, but as it dragged towards the end, right? We all seem to have forgotten the importance of this event until we attend it again, and then we sort of tell ourselves, oh yeah, I'm so glad I'm back in here again. But because the previous GoPro was like 12 months ago, so all of us we would have we've forgotten how important this event is. So I want you all to know that always remember that this GoPro event is a must attend annual event. Okay, I'll be there. Okay, who here type into the chat box 8 if you know that you'll be attending this every year. You type in an 8. Yeah. Okay. So okay, guys. So we're gonna call an end to today's meeting.
Sam, I'd like to add something based on what you said earlier.
Okay, do
Guys,
that. Go
yeah,
ahead.
Sam mentioned that even Sam and myself, we go through bad moments. We are no different, guys, in this area. I just want to actually be vulnerable and mention a conversation I had with Sam just before GoPro. And Sam, if you could just give a thumbs up if you remember this conversation. See, Sam, I'm just going through a bad patch. Can you just basically help host this whole GoPro thing and drive people to attend more, blah, blah, blah. I couldn't, yeah, thank you. So guys, that was me. And now I'm totally fired up. I'm going to do my 90-day game plan, blah, 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 and all that. So when you are feeling down, you're not alone. Yeah, you're not alone. So be encouraged. Just make sure we get up one time more than before. Before 6 times, we make sure there is a 7th time of getting up. Before 9 times, we make sure there's a 10 times of getting up. Just one time more, that's all. One time more. And one last thing that really spoke to me, the laser sharp focus of the wife of Daniel. Daniel mentioned his wife. Now they are in the midst of a all-out massive action. And the wife was busy making calls and communicating. And she needed to pee. She decided not to break the floor and she just peed where she was sitting. Who heard that, I mean, look, they are earning $400,000-$500,000 a month. When he said $300,000-$400,000, he was bluffing, okay? I know them quite well. $500,000 a month. And she is so focused that so question, can we come? Don't be in your pants, But my point is, can we come to that point of laser sharp focus for a short season? Yeah, that's my all. I mean, Sam, you're hosting this thing so well, yeah, thank you.
Okay, guys, we all fall down every once in a while. In fact, for those people who don't fall, they don't get success. I'm going to repeat that. For those people who don't fall, they are taking the easy way out, right? Because they're so scared to fall, they don't take risks and they don't get the success that they deserve. I've fallen so many times. And I want to just show you a quote here by Confucius. Confucius says, our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Can you see this here? Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Okay, so with that, I'm going to calling an end now. All right, but before that, we need to open up our video and give our best smile because we're going to do a take our video. Hi, Duak Samon. All right, are y'all ready? And I've actually allowed everybody to be able to unmute themselves. All right, so turn on your video, everybody. All right, I'm gonna take a video now. I'm take a screenshot, and the count of 3, everybody say Kangen, and you'll be looking the best. 1, 2, 3,
Kangen.
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 Okay, 1, 2, 3, Kangen.
Kangen.
Hi there, Kevin. Good to see you, Kevin. Kevin Mo. Hanan, hi Hanan. Hello. Thank you all guys for being here. All right, we'll see you next week.
Thank you,
Take care.
Bernard. Everyone, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bernard.
Thanks, Sam.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bernard. Thank everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
คุณมนขอบคุณค่ะ
Thank you, Vinod sir.
Hi, everyone.
Thank you, Cindy.
Hi, Venus. Vinod Kumar Sharabum.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sawadee-ka.
Thanks, guys.
All right, bye-bye, everybody. Take care. Have a nice
Bye.
weekend.